This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Symbolizing opulence and authority, Rolex has consistently crafted enduring and iconic timepieces for both men and women. It has seamlessly retained its position as one of the most universally recognized symbols of prestige, transcending cultural and geographical boundaries as a genuinely worldwide brand. Each watch is meticulously created with unmatched craftsmanship and precision, promising a lifetime of awe-inspiring excellence. Rolex timepieces rank among the most highly coveted luxury watches globally, with their prices subject to fluctuations based on the purchasing location. The ideal destination to acquire a Rolex hinge on several elements, such as the model you desire, its availability, and the existing market demand. In today's video brought by the luxury world, we will be going to explore which country is the best place to buy ultimate Rolex watches. Bear in mind that the price of a watch can fluctuate based on several factors, including the model, its availability, and the level of demand in the market. Nonetheless, there are certain countries renowned for their powerful Rolex markets, where you are more likely to discover a broader range of available models. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, we encourage you to do so now to stay informed about our future videos. The optimal location to purchase a Rolex timepiece can be subject to several variables, including the precise model, its accessibility, and the market's demand. Nevertheless, there are specific countries with well-established Rolex markets, making it more convenient to encounter a broader array of available models. Switzerland. Let us start with the country which is known as the home of the Rolex. Switzerland, being the birthplace of Rolex, boasts a multitude of authorized dealers and resellers, fostering competitive pricing conditions. Moreover, Switzerland offers a value-added tax or VAT reimbursement initiative, permitting non-Swiss individuals to reclaim a portion of the VAT they have paid on their Swiss purchases. Historically, Switzerland has been a favored destination for purchasing Rolex watches. Nevertheless, in recent years, prices have risen due to the increased strength of the Swiss franc. Despite this, Rolex prices in Switzerland remain more affordable compared to other nations. Other parts of Europe. Since the UK is no longer part of the EU, when leaving a city like Milan, it is possible to seek a tax refund for the watch or designer item bought at the airport. This process entails filling out forms, making it labor-intensive. However, the tax savings can be quite substantial. Milan offers a wide selection of Rolex watches. In Eastern Europe, countries like the Balkans, Romania, Hungary, Poland, and Greece are known for being excellent places to find more affordable Rolex watches. To get the best prices, target locally owned, official watch retailers. Eastern Europe and specific countries like Romania and Greece have established reputations for offering competitively priced Rolex watches, provided you can verify their authenticity. Rolex watches in Krakow and Athens are likely to be less expensive than their counterparts in major timekeeping hubs like London or Paris. Japan. All the while after exploring the places in Europe, let us now go to Asia and seek which countries are the best place to buy Rolex timepieces. Our first stop is Japan. In recent years, Japan has become one of the cheapest places to buy Rolex watches. This is due to several factors, including the weakening of the Japanese yen and the competitive market for luxury goods in Japan. Japan has a strong luxury watch market and many authorized dealers, which can lead to lower prices. It is also a popular tourist destination with tax-free shopping and other incentives. However, Japan is not a cheap country to travel to or stay in. In the end, factoring in travel costs, it may not be the cheapest way to buy a Rolex. Singapore. In Singapore, there is limited room for haggling, but it is important to note that Singaporeans tend to place a significant emphasis on material possessions and the sense of prestige and pleasure that a luxury watch can provide. This heightened demand for luxury watches means that prices tend to be on the higher side. When you also consider the expenses associated with traveling to Singapore, the overall cost of the trip combined with the purchase of the watch may exceed what you would pay for the same item closer to your home. Singapore is well known for its cost-effective pricing on luxury watches, including Rolex, due to its favorable tax policies on luxury goods. Consequently, Rolex watch prices in Singapore remain competitive when compared to other countries. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a renowned destination for indulging in luxury shopping and hosts numerous authorized dealers and resellers. Moreover, Hong Kong extends a tax-free shopping policy to non-residents, allowing for potential savings on high-end items like Rolex watches. While Hong Kong and Singapore are both notable for upscale watch acquisitions, the affordability of watches in Hong Kong has decreased over time. Historically, Hong Kong has maintained its reputation as an excellent place to purchase luxury watches, including Rolex, due to its low taxes on luxury items, resulting in competitive prices when compared to other countries. United States. The United States stands as one of the largest markets for Rolex watches and boasts a multitude of authorized dealers and resellers. Furthermore, the United States hosts a robust online marketplace for luxury watches, offering access to a diverse range of models and pricing options. When shopping in the United States, it is important to note that the listed price provided by the merchant does not include sales tax, which is only calculated at the time of checkout. Each state in the United States has distinct tax laws, resulting in varying sales tax rates. Notably, there are 5 states which are Alaska, Delaware, Montana, New Hampshire, and Oregon where there is no state sales tax at all. You can explore these states and check whether official stores carry the specific model you desire. Despite some fluctuations in recent years, the US dollar remains a strong currency, making the purchase of Rolex watches in the United States comparatively more affordable for international buyers. Additionally, the presence of numerous authorized Rolex dealers in the United States has fostered a competitive market for luxury watches. Our most crucial piece of advice for buying a Rolex watch, regardless of your location, is to exercise patience. To start, cultivate a strong rapport with Rolex distributors or a store that specializes in Rolex watches. What this entails is demonstrating your commitment as a discerning customer who does not immediately resell purchased watches to turn a profit. Indicate that you have an interest in acquiring not just the highly coveted Rolex models but also the less popular ones, like women's watches or those with a smaller diameter. Opting for an unworn Rolex watch is one of the most effective ways to get yourself on the waiting list, whether it is an official or unofficial one. Most importantly, this approach will ensure that the dealer remembers you when the right opportunity arises. While these countries may present certain advantages for buying a Rolex watch, their prices tend to remain uniform across the globe. To guarantee authenticity and fair pricing, it is advisable to make your purchase from an authorized dealer or a reputable reseller. Given the concerns about acquiring a watch that might not be genuine, as well as the expenses associated with travel, even when opting for an inexpensive flight, it is most practical to procure your Rolex from a trustworthy online dealer or from a reputable dealer in a European country, where you have the option to claim a tax refund. Even though some countries may have lower prices or other advantages for buying Rolex watches, the prices of Rolex watches are the same all over the world. To ensure that you are getting an authentic Rolex watch at a fair price, you should buy it from an authorized dealer or reseller. In other words, the differences in prices between different countries are usually relatively small, and they may not be enough to justify the cost of travel and other expenses. It is also important to note that there are many counterfeit Rolex watches on the market, so it is important to buy from a reputable dealer. Which of these places do you think is the best to buy a Rolex watch? If you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate it if you let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to follow our channel for more content. Thank you for watching The Luxury World, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.